Hey, welcome to Scotty Beach Show. Today we got the Baltimore Orioles at Minnesota Twins, starting for Minnesota. Sonny Gray with 17 starts, 4-2, 2.50 earned run average, 93 2/3. He's got 36 walks, 96 strikeouts, giving up 3 home runs. Teams are hitting 232 off him. Coming up for the Orioles, leading off, doing it. Oops, what did I do? There we go. Skipped all that. Leading off, playing shortstop for the Orioles will be Gunnar Henderson, batting second, catcher Rushman, and batting third to DH is Santander today. Batting fourth at first base, O'Hearn. Batting fifth in left field, Hayes. Batting sixth in center field is Hicks. Batting seventh in right field is Krauser. Batting eighth at third base, Ramon Urias. Batting ninth, playing second base is Adam Frazier. So Henderson will lead it off, hitting 243, 799 OPS. Lefty against righty. Sonny Gray, as they say, might be the starting pitcher for the American League in the All-Star game Tuesday. First pitch of the game, strike on the outside corner. Henderson, 13 homers, 35 RBIs. 243 on the year. Strike two. Drives it down the right field line, just foul. Straighten her out there. Just down the right field line, just foul. There's a ball, 1-2. Just outside, I guess, 2-2. On deck is Adley Rushman. Not starting. He's in the All-Star game. Did not get to start. Did not get the votes to start. Gunnar drives it into right field. Kepler has it. There's one out. So Adley Rushman comes up, hitting 274 with a 795 OPS. What is going on here? Rushman takes a strike on the first pitch. Line foul down the third baseline. Yesterday's game, Orioles won 3-1. 11 homers, 37 RBIs for Rushman. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Santander will come up, DHing today, hitting 270 with the 820 OPS. Orioles come in the game today, 3 games behind Tampa Bay, who's on a 6-game losing streak, but the Orioles have won 3 in a row. Baltimore 4-6 in their last 10. Fly ball into center field. And that's going to be caught. And that'll do it for the top half of the first. We'll go to the bottom half. We're scoreless. Take a look at the scores of any games going on. The Yankees at home against the Cubs lead 4-1 in the bottom half of the fourth. Top of the first, Cardinals and White Sox are scoreless, and I think everybody else is later on today. Warming up at the Blue Jays at the Tigers. All right, coming up for the Twins will be Korea. Julian, the second baseman, Buxton, the DH, batting fourth at first base, Solano. Batting fifth in right field is Kepler. Batting sixth, the catcher is Jeffers. Batting seventh, the third base, Farmer. Batting eighth in left field, Gallo. And batting ninth in center field is Taylor. So Tyler Wells is on the mound for the Orioles. Korea will come up hitting .226 at 704 OPS. Hey, Rob. So the first pitch of the game from Wells. Eye for ball, 1-0. Wells, 16 starts, is 6-4, 3.19, 98 2/3. He struck out at 99. Pops it up right at the mound. Gunnar Henderson underneath it. 1 out. Yeah, give it a shot. I had time, so I figured I might as well knock the game in. So Julian comes up, the second baseman, hitting .256 with the 804 OPS. Lefty against right-hander. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 6 homers, 11 RBIs for Julian. Strike 2. Drives it into right center field. It's going to get off the base of the wall, and he'll end up with a double. So Twins had the first hit of the game. Runner at second with 1 out. So Buxton, the DH, comes up hitting .211 with a 750 OPS. Strike 1 to Buxton. 15 homers, 34 RBIs in 71 games for Buxton. Bounces it slowly. Back to the pitcher. He got it over to first. Just got him at first base. It was just a slow little hopper. Wells had to come off the mound to grab it. Just got it over to first in time. Runner goes over to third. So the Twins have 2 outs with the runner at third. So Solano, the first baseman, comes up hitting .276 with a 782 OPS. Fouls it off. Four homers, 21 RBIs for Solano. Fouls it off again, 0-2. On deck is Kepler, the right fielder. And it gets away from Rushman and no throw home. It's a wild pitch, and it's a 1-0 Minnesota lead. One hop, they went right, looked like it went right over his glove in between his legs. Nope, it bounced off to the side. All right. Let's hit off the glove, I guess. So Solano drives it in left center field. That's going to make it to the wall, I believe. Nope, Hicks cuts it off. That'll end up with a double. So Hicks was able to get over there, cut it off, but it's still a double. The Twins have a runner at second with 2 outs again. So Kepler comes up. He's hitting .213 with a 701. The Twins are coming in swinging. Fouls it off, 0-1. Kepler, 12 homers, 30 RBIs in 62 games this year. Slow grounder to first. O'Hearn has it. That'll do it, but they get a run. It's 1-0 Minnesota. We go top half of the second. All right, let's get back to it. Ryan O'Hearn will lead it off, followed by Hayes and then Hicks. As O'Hearn takes a strike on the first pitch. Sitting 308 with the 890 OPS. Ground ball under the glove of the second baseman. There's the first hit for the Orioles today. Twins lead it 1-0. We're in the top of the second. First hit of the game for the Orioles. Twins have 2 hits. Hayes comes up hitting 312 with an 843 OPS. outside for ball, 1-0. Eight homers, 34 RBIs for Hayes in 76 games. Check swing foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Hayes, base hit, left center field. And that'll put runners at first and second. So Hicks comes up, hit 230 with a 709. Takes a strike on the first pitch. 6 homers, 19 RBIs for Hicks. Combination of Baltimore and New York. Outside 1-1. Orioles have him at first and second. Nobody out. On deck is Cowser. Base hit to right field for Hicks. Bases will be loaded. Hit it on a line shot, so there wasn't a whole lot they had to hold up and wait and see if it was going to be caught. So bases are loaded for the Orioles. 1-0 Minnesota. We're in the top of the second. That's the third hit of the game for Baltimore. All three of them right here. 1, 2, 3. So Cowser comes up hitting 200 with the 629 OPS. Left-hander. High and inside. 1-0. No homers, 1 RBIs in 3 games this year. High, 2-0. On deck is Ramon Urias. No, 3-0. All of a sudden, Sonny Gray's having problems. 3 straight singles, and now it's a 3-0 count on Cowser. No place to put him. He should have a red light here. Shouldn't be swinging. Oh, he called that a ball low. And it's 1-1 ball game as he walked in to run. Wow. I don't know what was going on there. Everybody thought it was a strike. So Ramon Urias will come up. He's hitting 261 with the 714. Hey, the Orioles will take what they can get, right? So we got a mound visit from the pitching coach. There's a strike. Urias has 3 homers, 26 RBIs in 61 games this year. A tie, 1-1. Bases loaded, nobody out, 1 run in already for the Orioles. Ramon Urias hit .327 with runners in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch. Outside 2-1. On deck is Adam Frazier. Fouls it back. 2-2. Two for 3 this year. No homers, 5 RBIs with the bases loaded. Low and outside, 3-2. The full count, bases loaded. Urias fouls it back. Nobody out for the Orioles. 1-1 ball game. 3 hits for Baltimore, 2 for Minnesota. We're in the top of the second. Thank you, Faye, for sharing it out. He walked in another run. Wow. Bases loaded walk, and it's 2-1 Baltimore. So Adam Frazier will come up hitting .232, 699 OPS, and there is nobody out. 3 singles, 2 walks. Little looper in the left field for a base hit. And it's going to score 2 runs as Hicks and Cowser both score. It's 4-1 Baltimore. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Nice little blooper in the left field by Frazier. Wow. So Gunnar Henderson comes back up. 0 for 1 today. No one inside. Or no, they called that a strike. 0-1. So the 0-1. Ground ball. No one there but the shortstop. And that'll score another run. It's 5-1 Baltimore. So Gunnar Henderson drives it right in between the big hole there between short and third. So 4 singles, 2 walks in this innings for Baltimore. So Adley Rushman comes up. He's 0 for 1. He's struck out his first time up. The Twins fans are booing already. We're in the top of the second. Did he go? No, he did not. He went around. Strike 1. Way outside, 1-1. Sonny Gray is just all over the place right now. Five to 1 Baltimore. We're in the top of the second. Nobody out. First and second for Baltimore. There's a strike, 1-2. Fouls back. What do you mean my scorecard is off? I don't know what you mean by that. Low and inside, 3-2. Excuse me, 2-2. What do you mean my scorecard is off? Looks good on my YouTube channel. Fouls it off, 2-2. Oh, I haven't put the scores in. Yeah, Robert, I know. I need 10 hands and 14 fingers. Here you go around. He did. Strikes him out. There's the first out of the inning. See if I can get this scoreboard up to date for Robert. He's having a panic attack. I didn't put all these runs in here yet. I got you, Rob. There you go. So Santander fouls out the first pitch. 0 for 1 today. He made the last out in the first inning. This inning we got Orioles have him at first and second with 1 out. They lead 5-1. 0-1 count to Santander. Drives it into right field. And that's a one hopper to the right fielder. And the throw home. He's going to make it. Frazier scores. Henderson goes from first to third. Santander with the big single. And it's 6-1 Baltimore. So Hearn, who started this inning off with a single, scored a run, comes back to the plate. His second at bat in this inning. 6-1 Baltimore. Four hits, 2 walks. Or excuse me, 6 hits, 2 walks. First pitch. Drives a foul down the third base line. Well, they got Santana. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Looking at the wrong thing. In the dirt, 1-1. O'Hearn single scored first time up in this inning. On deck is Hayes. There's a good curve. One and two. Drives it Solano picks off the line drive, tags up the runner, and that'll end it. They get 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks. It's 6-1 Baltimore as we go to bottom half of the second. Let's get back to it as we go to bottom half of the second. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Twins. Tyler Wells on the mound for Baltimore. Jeffers will lead it off, the catcher, followed by Farmer and then Gallo. Jeffers hit 264 with the 801 OPS. Pops it up out to right field. Kowser has it. 1 out. So Farmer comes up, third baseman, hit 244 with the 658 OPS. Farmer, 4 homers, 16 RBIs in 60 games this year. Farmer, 4 homers, 16 RBIs in 60 games this year. Just high strike. We'll take it. 0-1. Ground ball to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So Joey Gallo comes to the plate. The great Gallo. 192, 787 OPS. Fifteen homers, 28 RBIs. The only thing keeping him in the batting order. 15 home runs. For a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Orioles looking for their fourth win in a row. And if they win tomorrow, they'd go into the All-Star break with a 5-game winning streak. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gallo now. Outside, 2-2. Yeah. Fouls it off. Stays 2-2. On deck is Taylor, their center fielder. Outside, 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom half of the second. Strike 3 looking. We'll go to the top of the third, 6-1 Baltimore. All right, let's take a look at some scores. Bottom of the first, Tigers lead the Blue Jays 2-0. Yankees lead the Cubs 6-1 at the end of 6. Bottom of the third, Cardinals lead the White Sox 1-0. And everybody else is later on tonight. Okay, coming up against Sonny Gray will be Austin Hayes and Hicks and Cowser. Hayes 1-for-1 with a single. Got a single and scored a run in the second inning. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Outside 1-1. Sonny Gray's pitch count's at 49. Ball outside 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. So now the question is, how long did it go with Sonny Gray? Oh, he swung at a really bad pitch. Strikes him out. So Hicks comes up. A single, scored a run, hit 235 on the year. Here comes the rain. Hicks swings through it, strike one. There's a nice curve. 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. On deck is Cowser, right fielder. Bounces it back to the pitcher, over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So Cowser comes up, he walked, scored a run. His walk drove in a run, and he scored a run later on in the inning. Time called at the plate. Cowser got something in his eye, flew in his eye, I guess. All right, so Cowser gets in the batter's box finally. Outside high, 1-0. Wow, that's corny, man. Ball 2-0. On deck is Ramon Urias. Outside, 3-0. Cowser looking for a second walk in a row. Here's a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. 2 outs, nobody out. We're top of the third, 6-1 Baltimore. Cowser calls time. Cowser lines it. First baseman has it again. Second inning in a row. That's how they end the inning. 6-1 Baltimore. We go to the bottom half of the third. All right, let's get back to it as we go to the bottom half of the third. 6-1 Baltimore. Tyler Wells on the mound. He's thrown 24 pitches. So it'll be center fielder Taylor, and then Correa, and then Julian from Minnesota. Taylor hitting 212, 653 OPS. Right-hander against right-hander. Takes a strike. Ten homers, 26 RBIs for Taylor. 80 games. Outside 1-1. Line's a foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 1-2. Outside 2-2. Line outside 3-2. Full count pitch. Outside, he walked him. 6-1 lead and walked the guy. Okay. Runner at first. Nobody out. Correa comes back to the plate. He's 0-1 today. First walk of the game for Ross. He's got 1 walk, 1 strikeout. There's a strike. I don't know if you guys are hearing it, but it is pouring rain where I'm at right now. I mean, it is pouring rain. I can barely hear. I got my headset out. I can barely hear the game. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson has it. Steps on second. Throws over to first. So 6-3 double play. 2 outs. Nobody on now. Julian comes to the plate. He's 1-for-1. Scored Minnesota's lone run of the game so far. He doubled back in the first inning. Fouls it off. 1-1. Balls to the ball. 1-1. And outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Buxton. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Hines is in the right field, base hit. Second hit of the game for Julian. 2 outs, runner at first. Buxton 0-for-1 today. Pops it up right field. He's got it right at the line. That'll end the third inning. As Orioles still lead 6-1. Take a look at some scores in the middle of the second. Tigers lead the Blue Jays 2-0. Playing in Detroit, so I don't know if they're going to be bringing down or not. Yankees lead the Cubs 6-1 at the bottom of the seventh. Cardinals lead the White Sox 1-0 at the bottom of the fourth. Everybody else, they won tonight. All right, let's get back to it. Coming up for the Orioles, we will Ramon Urias, Adam Frazier, and then Gunnar Henderson. Gray served 62 pitches, 61 Baltimore, 6 hits for the Orioles, 3 hits for the Twins. This pitcher Urias strike. Fouls it off, 1-2. Again, I apologize if you can hear that in the background, but there ain't nothing like to do about a stormy rainy night. 0-2 count. Up the middle. Second baseman has it over the first. 1 out. So Adam Frazier come up. He's 1 for 1. Scored a run, knocked in 2 runs. And back in the second inning. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball to second, over to first. That bounced off the pitcher's mound. 2 outs. Okay. Gunnar Henderson comes up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Perez standing right behind second. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to bottom half of the fourth. 6-1 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. Tyler Wells comes back out. He's thrown 37 pitches. It'll be Solano, Kepler, and Jeffers for Minnesota. First pitch is a strike to Solano, who's 1 for 1 today. Solano drives it into left field down the left field line, and it's going to bounce over the wall for a round rule double. That's the fourth hit of the game for the Twins. Kepler comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes a ball on the first pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. For ball 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. So on deck is Jeffers, the catcher. There's a strike on the inside part, 3-2. Fouls it off. Got Adley right in the mask there. Full count, runner at second. Nobody out for Minnesota. We're in the bottom half of the fourth, 6-1 Baltimore. Outside and high, he walked him. Twins have him at first and second with nobody out. Jeffers comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. So we got a meeting in the mines on the mound. So Wells' pitch count's at 46 now. He has struck out 1. He has walked 2. Outside 1-0. Here's a strike, 1-1. Fly ball to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it. Solano takes, but goes back. So runners are at first and second with 1 out now. So Farmer, the third baseman, comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strike 1. Fouls it off, 0-2. High for a ball, 1-2. Lines it up the middle. Henderson grabs it, steps on second, throws him out at first for a double play. What a play by Henderson. Wow. So we'll go to top of the fifth, 6-1 Baltimore. Let's see if they're going to look at a replay on the out at first. All right, let's get back to it. Batista, Cano, Hayes, and Rushman are 4 players selected All-Stars for the Orioles this year. So it'll be Rushman, Santander, and O'Hearn coming up against Sonny Graves. Pitch counts at 70. Ground ball to first. Flips it to Sonny Gray. There's 1 out. Rushman's 0 for 3 now. Santander comes up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Twins only All-Star Sonny Gray. There's a low strike. 0-1. Lines it foul past first base. 0-2 on Santander. On deck is O'Hearn. All right, 1-2. Strike 3 looking. 2 outs. So Hearn comes up. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored today. Lines it, fair ball. First baseman picks it up, throws it over to the pitcher. 1-2-3. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. 6-1 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to bottom half of the 5th. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Orioles. 1 run, 4 hits for the Twins. Tyler Wells back out there. Pitch counts at 53. Joey Gallo will lead it off. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. The only strikeout Wells has. Fouls back the first pitch. It'll be Gallo, Taylor, and then Correa. Pops it up. Foul. 0-2. Eye for ball 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. Second strikeout, both of them on Gallo. Taylor will come up. He walked his first time up. Pitch to Taylor. Fouls it off. Ground ball. Henderson has it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Gunnar Henderson looks better and better over there at short. So that'll bring up Correa, who's 0 for 2 today. Ball inside. Outside. 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pops it up. O'Hearn underneath it. Frazier takes it. So after 5, it's 6-1 Baltimore. Let's check the scoreboard. Excuse me. Check the scoreboard here. Top of the fourth, Tigers lead the Blue Jays 2-0. At the end of 8, Yankees lead the Cubs 6-3. Top of the sixth, Cardinals lead the White Sox 2-0. And everybody else later on tonight. All right, let's get back to it. As we go to the top half of the sixth. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits for the Twins. Sonny Gray has thrown 75 pitches. Austin Hayes, Hicks, and then Cowser. Hayes 1 for 2 with a strikeout. He has scored a run. Takes a strike, low strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Bounces it foul. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Anthony Hicks comes to the plate. 1 for 2. He scored a run today. 233 on the year. Did he go? No, he did not. Ball 1. Outside and high, 2-0. There's a strike, 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck, it's Cowser. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball. He walked him. So Orioles have a runner at first with 1 out. Cowser comes up. He's 0 for 1. He's walked in a run, actually. And he scored a run himself. There's a ball, 1-0. Two balls, no strikes now. No. Ground ball to first, over to second. Now over to first. It's safe at first. So 3-6. Fielder's choice. Went out. So 2 outs, runner at first for the Orioles now. Ramon Urias comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Walked in a run. He scored a run. Guys at foul. Down the third baseline. Throw over to first, back in time. That's his first disengagement this at bat. Ortega warming up for the Twins. Fouls it off, 0-2. On deck is Adam Frazier. All right, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Ground ball to third. Farmer throws him out. We'll go to bottom half of the 6th. Still 6-1 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Leading off is Julian. Fouls off the first pitch. Wells is still on the mound for the Orioles. 65 pitch count. Julian 2 for 2 with the double and a run scored. Fouls it off. 0-2. So it'll be Julian, Buxton, and Solano due up. Descent, bottom half of the sixth. The 0-2. Ground ball, fair ball. O'Hearn makes a great grab with the glove. And there's one out. So Buxton comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Buxton stands in. He's 0 for 2. Ball outside, 1-0. Ground ball, base hit down the left field line. Hayes gets to it, gets it in. Runner holds at first. So one out, runner at first for Minnesota. Solano comes in. He's 2 for 2 today. Outside, 1-0. 6-1 Baltimore, bottom half of the sixth. Drives it into right center field. That'll drop. Here comes the throw in. Buxton's coming home. Buxton scores. Runner goes to second. So Solano with the RBI double, and it's 6-2 Baltimore. So Kepler, the right fielder, comes in. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Runner at second, 1 out. Fouls it off. Fouls it back. 0-2. There's a ball, 1-2. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. On deck is Jeffers, the catcher. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Third strikeout day for Wells. So Jeffers 0 for 2 today. Turner at second. Jeffers stands in there at the plate, takes a ball outside, 1-0. Fouls it back, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. High for ball, 2-2. Fouls it back. Two pitch. Strike three looking. We'll go to top of the seventh. They get a run. It's 6-2 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. Yes, Robert, great game so far. Ortega is the new pitcher for the Twins. Coming up for the Orioles would be Frazier, Henderson, and Bushman. Frazier leading it off. He's 1 for 2. He's got 2 RBIs. Runs scored. Sonny Gray finishes 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Orioles scored 6 runs in the second. Twins scored 1 in the first and 1 in the sixth. So Oliver Ortega, the new pitcher, 3 games, no record, 3.60 earned run average, 5 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 home run. Right-handed pitcher. Strike, 0-1. Fouls it off, 0-2. Fly ball in the center field. That'll be 1 out. So Gunnar Henderson 1 for 3 today with an RBI. 244 on the year. Low for ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Henderson, who's 1 for 3. He's got that RBI. And that's big 6-run second inning. Pops it up out to right center. Center fielder Taylor has it. 2 up, 2 down. So Adley Rutschman comes to the plate, who's 0 for 3, has struck out twice. 271 on the year. The pitch, strike 1 to Rutschman. Eleven homers, 37 RBIs. He's in the home run derby this year. Ball inside, 1-1. Low, 2-1. Austin Hayes is going to be starting the All-Star game now because Aaron Judge is out, and so is Mike Trout. Fouls it off, 2-2. Santander on deck. 2-2. Strikes him out. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 6-2 Baltimore. All right. Get back to it here. So we go to the bottom half of the 7th. 6-2 Baltimore, both teams with 6 hits. Brian Baker is going to be the new pitcher for the Orioles. Coming up for the Twins be Farmer, Gallo, and Taylor. Well, they're still showing commercials. Take quick scores: 2-0 Detroit, bottom of the fifth. 2-0 Cardinals over the White Sox in the bottom of the seventh. Rockies and Giants are warming up. Rangers and Nationals are warming up. A's and Red Sox are warming up. Pirates, D-backs are warming up. Phillies and Marlins are warming up. Reds and Brewers are warming up. Final score: Yankees beat the Cubs 6-3. Royals and Guardians are in a rain delay. Everybody else is tonight. Tyler Wells goes 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, struck out 4, walked 2. Brian Baker's a new pitcher for the Orioles. So Farmer leads it off. He's over 2 today. Ball outside. Baker, 38 games, 3-2, 10 holds, 3.89, 34 2/3 innings. Fouls it off, 1-1. So Farmer, Gallo, and Farmer, Gallo, and Taylor do up this inning. Fouls it off, 1-2. 4 homers, 16 RBIs for Kyle Farmer. Way high, 2-2. Fouls it off again. Stays 2-2. High, 3-2. Fouls it off. Three, 2 again. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Joey Gallo comes up. He's over 2. He has struck out twice today. Strike 1 to Gallo. Gallo swung at the first pitch. 15 homers for Gallo this year. Strike on the inside, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Oh, strike 3 looking. Nice pitch. So I'll bring up Taylor, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Taylor. Ten homers, 26 RBIs this year for Taylor. Inside 1-1. On deck is Korea. If Taylor would keep it going. Strike low. 1-2. Time called by the batter. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Stays 2-2. Drives it into right field. It'll drop for a base hit. Throws it in. Runner stays at first. 2 outs. So Michael Taylor with his first hit of the game. Korea comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Did you fill out your home run bracket yet today? Or any time this week yet? I got mine filled out. I think the winning is $100,000, so why not give it a shot? Adley Rushman's going up against Luis Robert, the number 1 seed, and there's a base hit right up the middle for Korea. Right on the first pitch, so runners are at first and second with 2 outs. So Julian comes up. He's 2 for 3 today with the run scored. So here comes the pitching coach out. Coloma is warming up at the bullpen. Julian with 6 homers, 11 RBIs comes to the plate. He's got a double and a single and a run scored today. Left-handed batter. Ground ball to second. Frazier over to first. They get out of the gym. We go to top of the 8th. 6-2 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. It'll be Santander, O'Hearn, and Hayes against Ortega here coming up in the top of the 8th inning. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Orioles, 2 runs, 8 hits for the Twins. Santander 1 for 3 with an RBI. A strike on the outside corner. Santander, 14 homers, 48 RBIs. Fly ball, left center field. And Gallo has it, but he was fighting the sun to catch that. There's one out. So Hearn comes up. He's 1 for 3. He scored a run. Strike on the inside part. Fouls it off. 0-2. Seven homers, 28 RBIs on the year for O'Hearn. Fly ball left field. Gallo fighting the sun again. He's got it. 2 outs. So Austin Hayes comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. He scored a run. He struck out twice today, though. Ball low, 1-0. Hayes starting in the All-Star game. Ball inside, 2-0. Eight homers, 34 RBIs on the year for Hayes. Ball low, 3-0. Oh, almost hits him. He walked him. So Hicks comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He's scored a run. He's walked once today. 233 on the year. So Orioles runner at first with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Inside, and it gets past the catcher. There goes Hayes down to second. Orioles looking for their first hit since that second inning when they scored 6 runs. They have not gotten a hit since then. The 1-0. Aye, 2-0. Six homers, 19 RBIs on the year for Hicks. There's a strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. The pitch from Ortega. Pops it up, out behind first. Solano has it. We'll go to bottom half of the 8th. Still 6-2 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. Brian Baker's back out pitching, and Buxton will lead it off. He fouls off the first pitch. Buxton's 1 for 3. He has scored a run today. So it'll be Buxton, Solano, and then Kepler. For ball 1-1. 15 homers, 34 RBIs for Buxton this season. For ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Way outside, 3-2. Fouls it off. Lopez warming up for the Twins. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Solano comes up. He's 3 for 3 with an RBI. So the first pitch to Solano. Strike on the outside. He's got 3 doubles today. Strike 2. Baker looks fired up today. Dancing around on the mound. The 0-2. Line check, grounder down to third. Ramon Urias has it over to first. Nice play by Ramon. 2 outs. Hot shot, ground ball down there. So Kepler comes up to right fielder. He's 0 for 2. He's walked and struck out once. First pitch the ball outside. Fouls it back, 1-1. 12 homers, 30 RBIs for Kepler. All right, 2-1. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. MLB draft is tomorrow night. Starts tomorrow night. Ball 4, he walked him. So that brings up Jeffers, the catcher. He's 0 for 3 today. He has struck out once. Pitching coach comes out. All right. Jeffers, 4 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. 0 for 3 today. Ground ball down to third. Urias over to second, and he got him. So we go to top of the ninth, 6-2 Baltimore. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Top of the first, Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0. Where am I? Final score: Yankees beat the Cubs 6-3. Royals and Guardians are delayed, rain delay. That's what I did. Was in the wrong slot. Tigers lead the Blue Jays 2-0. There's a no-hitter going on. Tigers and Blue Jays. Cardinals lead the White Sox 2-0 at the end of 8. Bottom of the first, Rockies lead the Giants 1-0. Nationals lead the Rangers 4-0. Bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, A's and Red Sox are scoreless. Pirates and D-backs are scoreless in the top of the second. Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0, as I said. And then bottom of the first, Reds and Brewers are scoreless. Everybody else is tonight. So there's a no-hitter being pitched. Tigers 2-0 over the Blue Jays in the top of the seventh. All right, let's get back to it. We go top of the ninth. It'd be Cowser, Ramon Urias at Frazier, and Lopez is the new pitcher for the Twins. 30 games, 3-2, 6 holds, 5.14, 28 innings, 22 strikeouts, 10 walks. Yeah, I saw that, Rob. So Cowser lead it off. He's 0 for 2 today. He's got a walk. He's got an RBI and a run. He got his RBI and a walk. Bases loaded walk. Giant. All right, so Cowser stands in the box. Nice curveball, 0-1. Colton Cowser, no homers, 2 RBIs. Fouls it off, 0-2. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lines it foul down the right field line. Slaps it down to short. Oh, Farmer has it. The third baseman throws him out. He's playing over by short. So they're still shifting more than I think they're supposed to, but I think they're getting away with it. So 1 out. Ramon Urias comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He walked in and run. Scored a run himself. That crazy second inning. But the Orioles have not had a hit since that second inning. It was a foul ball, 0-1. There's a strike, 1-2. On deck is Adam Frazier. Ground ball to Correa at short over the first. 2 outs. So Frazier 1 for 3. He's got 2 RBIs. He scored a run. Not only has it been since the second inning that the Orioles got a hit, that is the only inning that got any hits. There's this check swing strike, 0-1. 10 homers, 40 RBIs on the year for Frazier. High for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1, 2 outs, nobody on for Baltimore. Top of the ninth, 6-2 Baltimore. As he fouls it off. All right, 2-2. Lopez, former Oriole. Frazier drives it to right field. That'll do it. We'll go to bottom of the ninth, 6-2 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to the bottom half of the ninth. Karoke is going to come in and try and shut this down. Farmer, Gallo, and Taylor are due up. And that Tiger game has still got a no-hitter after 7. It's 2-0 Detroit. Still no-hitter going on there. Six runs, 6 hits for the Orioles, 2 runs, 8 hits for the Twins. No errors for either team. Twins have walked 3 times today. Karoke at 37 games, 2-1, 14 holds, 2.76, 29 to third, 38 strikeouts, 3 homers given up. Teams are hitting 216 off him. Left-handed pitcher. So let's shut this down right here, right now. So Farmer leads it off. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out once today. 240 on the year. Ball inside, 1-0. 4 homers, 16 RBIs on the year for Farmer. Strike. 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. Frazier over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So Joey Gallo comes to plate. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out 3 times. Hitting 189 on the year. Oh, Willie Castro will come up to pinch hit for him. Castro hitting 247 with a 697 OPS. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. Ball 1-1. Willie Castro, 5 homers, 18 RBIs in 75 games this year. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. Castro takes a timeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off again. Michael Taylor is on deck. Try that 1-2 again. High for a ball, 2-2. Fouls it off again. Pops it up. O'Hearn's under it. 2 up, 2 down. That'll leave it up to Michael Taylor, the center fielder. He's 1 for 2 with the walk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Twins have out-hit the Orioles 8-6. The Orioles have outscored the Twins 6-2. Swing, fouls it off. 0-2. Down to 1 strike. 10 homers, 26 RBIs for Taylor this year. Hey, King. The 0-2 pitch from Cologne. Fouls it off. Taylor keep it going. Korea will be due up next. Way high. 2-2. In the dirt, 3-2. Get this guy right here. This is the guy you want to get. Get him. Oh, it's 2-2. Okay. Fouls it off. Two again. Ground ball, base hit, down the left field line. It's off the wall. So Taylor will make it over to second as Hayes gets the ball back in. So Taylor keeps it going, and Correa comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4 today. 226 on the year. So runner at second, 2 outs now. Bottom of the ninth, 6-2 Baltimore. Here comes Holt, come out, pitching coach. Cano is getting loose in the bullpen just in case. All right, let's get to it. 2 outs, runner at second. 6-2 Baltimore, bottom of the ninth. Twins got their ninth hit off that double. There's a strike. Eleven homers, 38 RBIs for Correa this year. Drives it into right field. Cowser has it. That'll do it. Orioles win it, 6-2. Orioles win the series. That's their fourth win in a row. So they could win tomorrow. That'll be 5-game winning streak going into the All-Star break. So the winning pitcher is Tyler Wells, who goes to 7-4 with a 3.18 earned run average. Sonny Gray takes the loss. He drops to 4-3 with a 2.89 earned run average. And there's still talk of Sonny Gray starting the All-Star game. So we'll take a look, keep an eye on that. If you haven't done so, go out there and fill out your home run bracket, home run derby bracket. I think it's worth $100,000. So the final score again, Baltimore 6, Twins 2. Let's take a look, see what the Tigers game is doing here. They still got a no-hitter going in the bottom of the 8th. Tigers lead Blue Jays 2-0 with the no-hitter going. At the end of 9, the Cardinals lead the White Sox 3-0. In the middle of the 2nd, Rockies and Giants are tied 2-2. Bottom of 2, Nationals lead the Rangers 6-0. Wow. What is going on in Washington? What, they got Joe playing over there? Bottom of the 2nd, Red Sox lead the A's 3-0. Pirates and Diamondbacks are scoreless after 3. Marlins lead the Phillies 3-1 at the end of 1. Bottom of the 2nd, Brewers lead the Reds 1-0. Final score, Yankees beat the White Sox 6-3. Royals and Guardians are rain delayed. Everybody else later on tonight. Let's take a look at this Tiger game, see what's going on with it. So the Tigers are at bat in the bottom half of the 8th. 1 out, runner at first, Torkelson at the plate. I don't know if I can bring that game on or not. Let's see here. What is going on here with this thing? So Manning is pitching a no-hitter for the Tigers. Tigers are batting in the bottom of the eighth. And it won't let me bring up the games for some reason. But in the bottom of the eighth, there's 2 outs. Tigers have a runner at first. Looks like a pitching change going on for Toronto. As Detroit leads at 2-0. 5 hits for Detroit. No hits for the Blue Jays. Oh, that's the craziest thing. I got it on my phone, but it won't come up on my tablet. Yeah, I'm trying. I got it. I can get it on my phone, Rob. For some reason, I get it on the phone, but not on the tablet. What is going on with all this crazy stuff here? Oh, okay. You want to be like that? I got you. Are you kidding me? Tigers are still batting, so they still have a runner at first with 2 outs. It's a 1-2 count on Gary Carpenter. Takes the ball 2-2 to Carpenter now. So Carpenter goes down swinging. So we're going to the top of the ninth. 2-0 Detroit. No hitter going. Well, Lheen is coming in to pitch tonight, I guess. So I guess it's a multiple pitcher no hitter. Manning went 6 2/3, struck out 5, walked 3. Then Foley pitched 1 1/3, struck out 1. So this will be the third pitcher for the Tigers. God forbid you let somebody pitch a whole complete no-hit ball game. So watching the at-bat here. Oops. Coming up for Toronto on the top of the ninth to be Bo Bichette, then Belt, and then Guerrero Jr. I turned the VPN on, but it's not taking it for some reason. Because Robert mentioned it. They know I'm using it. Oh, it's doing an update on the VPN. Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So Lheen will be the new pitcher for the Tigers. 34 2/3 innings, 3.89 earned run average, and I lost it already. Watching it on my phone is not fun. So this would be considered a combined no-hitter for the Tigers if they can finish this out. Come on, man. All right, I'll watch it off the phone. Bo Bichette would lead it off. 0 for 2, he's hit by a pitch today. Lheen is the new pitcher for the Tigers. Just swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out, 2 outs away from the no-hitter. Try a different city here and see what happens. So Belt comes up to DH. He's over 2. He's walked. He's struck out. Strike 1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball in the center field. 2 outs. So that brings up Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 3 today. Finally, I get the game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Guerrero. Fouls it down the third base line. 0-2 to Guerrero. 1 strike away from a combined no-hitter for the Tigers. Is this an extension? Orioles won the game that I did 6-2. Tigers are trying to pitch a combined no-hitters. They lead it 2-0 in the top of the ninth. 2 outs, nobody on. 0-2 count on Guerrero. Lheen is pitching. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Over to first. Got him! Combined no-hitter for the Tigers. Woo-hoo! I'm just listening to see what the announcer just came on. So the Tigers win it 2-0, a combined no-hitter. Manning started, went 6 2/3. Foley went 1 1/3, and Lheen finished it up in the ninth. That's the 20th combined no-hitter in MLB history. Manning got the win. He went to 3-1. Lheen's 13th save of the year. Gaussman took the loss, 7-5 for Toronto. So again, the Tigers win it 2-0 on a combined no-hitter against the Toronto Blue Jays. So let me end this stream because they're driving me nuts on the TV. I want to say thanks for everybody coming out. Robert, thanks. King, thank you. Lynn, thank you. So thanks, everybody. I hope everybody has a great day, a great night, whatever the case may be. Let me find this. And we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. Congratulations, Detroit Tigers, on the combined no-hitter.